What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today I'm going to show you how to find stocks to trade in the morning. Check it out. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this video. Before I do me a quick solid, hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. Really helps out tremendously. Now, one of the very first things that I do in the morning in order to find stocks to trade is usually it's a step-by-step thing. I wake up in the morning, I do my thing, right? I wake up in the morning, I pray, I say good morning to my wife, I go through my morning routine. But when it starts to come down to the stock trading portion of it, first thing I do is I open up Twitter and I check around a little bit, see if anybody's talking about any hot stocks. Usually I'm doing this from bed still or from, the bathroom as I'm brushing my teeth. Second of all, I will look at Yahoo Finance, see if there's any leaders on there. I'll look on the app or something. And this is all stuff I'm doing before I arrive to my desk. As you know, I arrive to my desk and then the very first thing I do here's when I fire everything up is I go live on YouTube. So at 8 a.m. I'm live on YouTube, and that's probably the first thing you want to do in the morning is tune into the morning stream and come find stocks to trade with me. All right, I stream Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9. Eventually I will be adding Friday to that schedule, and it'll be 8 a.m. to 9, and I stream on here and we go over what stocks are hot, what's the latest news, stuff like that. We tailor out a watch list together, and then I also have that sent out to everyone in an email. Now, the very first thing I do once I get to my platform is I fire up two things. I fire up my trade idea scanners and I fire up my TC2000 charts and scanners. Why? Well, I love trade idea scanners. They are pretty much essential to me at this point. And then I love my TC2000 charts. So it's both of those. Both of those are an essential part of my morning routine and my day. Now, if you're interested in trading, there's a 15% off coupon code down there in the description and in the comment section. It's a 15% off coupon code that's always there available for you for my subscribers, all right? So make sure you check that out down there. Now, let me jump in here real quick and let me show you on the screens what I do step by step. Now, we'll jump in here, and as we do, once again, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. I'll look at my gap scan. You see my gap scan is going to be, whoop, you know what? I gotta move myself because that's not gonna work. Well, you know what? Let me move the gap scan in here a little bit so you guys can see it. There we go. So here's my trade ideas gap scan, and this is the data from Friday. We had MRIN, GME gapping up. So the first thing I'll do is I'll be like, okay, so MRIN is moving around. So I'll go ahead and MRIN will be a stock I want to check out. So the first thing I'll do is I'll jump onto my charts here. I'll type out MRIN. And I'll see what's going on. Now you can see MRI had a big move on Friday right off the gap scan, and that was a stock that you could see was gapping up here. Now this stock had gapped up from $3.40 some odd cents all the way up here towards $4.33. Now the next step I will take is I'll go and I'll look for news. I'll either look for news on my broker's platform or I'll go to Yahoo Finance and I'll try to find some news there. So typically, you come on here and you'll put Yahoo Finance and I'll type in MRIN. Let's find out if there's any news on here. So, okay, 2 days ago, MRIN. There was news. Well, apparently they went after it a while here. Why are Marin software shares soaring today? And you're just gonna look through here and try to figure out what's the news catalyst. Okay, and here we go. MRIN, Amazon.com Inc. So that was the news. MRIN, a leading provider in digital marketing software for performance-driven advertisers and agencies. And if I remember correctly, the news on MRIN had to do with integration with Amazon. As a matter of fact, we can do you one better. We can come on over here to daytraderchatroom.com. There's a link in the description and comment section. You can join us there. Take advantage of the daytraderchatroom.com courses, a chat room, live trading with me every single day, all morning long and into the afternoon. All right. And MRIN announces Amazon DSP integration and expands Amazon advertising solutions. So that was the news that we had on MRIN. So I'll do this, right? And now I know that there's MRIN's gapping, it's on my scans. I know there's news, there's a fundamental catalyst on why it's moving around. The next thing I'm gonna wanna do is I'm gonna wanna map out some areas. So I'll look at the daily chart and see if it's a stock that I like, and I'll want to see whether or not it's gonna move. Now, here right out of the gates, I can see this red line, that's a 200-day moving average, and I can see this big old wick here in the past. So I put a line right across through that. That right there is in the 520s area. You have this previous top, right there, and you have also right around here at $5 the 50-day moving average. Where did MRIN find resistance? Right in front of $5. If you come here and you look at the watch list at the daytraderchartroom.com dashboard, you'll see that I'm watching for the 430 area to hold support and has room towards 5 meaning that would be the top I would look at for that stock, you know, as maybe like a high day number on it on that day. And why 430s? Well, if you come here and we put a line across those 430s, more or less, you'll see that there's an area of resistance. I'm sorry, of past support. Previous support there, previous resistance right here. Previous support here as well. And this is what I do on the live stream every morning with you guys here on the YouTube channel, as well as this is what I would always do, whether or not I was on the live stream or not. This is exactly the process I go through on how to find stocks to trade. So I'll tailor out my watch list and I'll be ready for the day. And how far left do I scroll back? I'll scroll back as far left as I have to in order to identify levels. You can see way back here that 430 area was a previous level of resistance as well. Right there. Okay, so that now, since we're above it, would potentially be a level of support. And you can see right here that 520s was a level of support in the past, which means that now it could potentially be a level of resistance. Okay, and sure enough, there you go. So that's pretty much what I will do. And I'll do that over and over again throughout my gap scan here. GME was the next one, and GME was also on watch. GME was gapping up off the back of some news regarding it wanting to get into the NFT sectors. Okay, and if you come on over here to the watch list, you'll see it again. GME getting into an NFT market, watching for the 160 area to break and hold. The support could have room towards 166, 176, meaning that I was not interested in GameStop and GME unless it broke over and held the 160 area. Now on Friday, what I ended up trading was Tesla to the downside, just off the watch list. It was a really nice green day. But here on GME, you'll see that I had drawn this previous line here at the 160s. Why? Because look at all this previous resistance in the 160s. You see that? Look at that. So with all that level of resistance there, I thought to myself, okay, I want to see us get over 160, and if we do and we hold it, then we have at least a little bit of room here to 166, and then possibly all the way up here to the 50-day moving average. So I knew there was room, but we needed to get over and hold 160. We didn't. We got up here towards that 160 level, and we rejected. Boom, just got slammed right back down, destroyed, absolutely demolished. So that's why it was so important to identify that level. And this is what I do every single morning. Now, the essential tools for me for this are, like I said, the trade idea scanners, link in the description section below with the coupon code, the TC2000 charts, and then sites like Yahoo Finance, my broker's news. I also will be visiting often, and I always have it running, the CNBC site here, and going through all the live data that comes in through here as far as market news and documents and articles. So these are the tools that I use every single morning, and that's how I find stocks to trade. So that's, guys, that's how I go about my day and finding stocks to trade. That's how I tailor out my watch list. Those are the tools I use, okay? And now what I want you to do is drop it in the comment section below. Let me know how you find stocks to trade, okay? Let me know. That way we can talk and maybe share some ideas. Remember to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I go live. I go live right now, Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9. Hopefully here in the future, I will be live on Fridays as well, 8 to 9. And we'll go ahead and work out on these lists together and find stocks to trade every single morning. Remember to hit that notification bell so you're alerted when I am live. And I'll catch you on the next one.